there are two spheres they have given, and one of its radius is 1 centimeter, the other's radius is 3 centimeter. What we are supposed to do is, what if we connect these two spheres with the help of a wire? We are actually connecting them with the help of a wire. So what is the final charge on this sphere? That is what the question. So let us assume certain things. Instead of just having to deal with the values, it will be better for us to deal with some general values. Suppose the sphere 1's charge is q1, sphere 2's charge is q2. Its radius is r1, its radius is r2. That means that r2 is 3 centimeter, r1 is 1 centimeter. So q1 is minus 1 into 10 power minus 2 coulomb, q2 is 5 into 10 power minus 2 coulomb. So what we do is, we are connecting with the help of a wire. What is the meaning of that? When you connect using a conductor conducts charges. You know that a conductor conducts charges from, if there is a charge, it will either be a positive charge or a negative charge. A positive charge will move towards a lower potential, a negative charge will move towards a higher potential. So this happens as long as there is a potential difference. Once the potential difference becomes equal, then none of the charges will move. That is the meaning of that. So when you conduct two spheres with the help of a wire, what happens? The charges will begin to flow either from here to here or here to here. So whichever is higher, if this is having higher potential, charges from here to here will move, positive charges. If this is having lower potential, positive charges will move here. If this is having higher potential, negative charges will move here. That's it. So once the potential is equal, then the charges will not move. Initially, the charge on the first sphere, smaller sphere, was q1. Now it will flow. The charge may become something else, q2, q1, capital Q1. The initial charge on this is q2. After flowing, because some charges have come up and added onto this, so the charge may be q2. So this is what we are going to find out. The initial charge on this and initial charge on that are given, and once the equilibrium exists after we connect using a wire, the charge on the bigger sphere, so that is q2. But the only condition is, the charges cannot be created or destroyed. The total charge, you are just connecting it with the help of a wire. You are not bringing in any new charge. So initially the total charge, these two together is a single system, means total charge will be q1 plus q2. And after the wire connected, and the charges will flow from here to here, here to here. Finally, the charge on this is q1, charge on this is capital Q2. Then that is equal to capital Q1 plus capital Q2. The total charge at the beginning and total charge at the end are equal. So this is something that you should know. So, but what is the potential at the surface of a sphere? If the radius of the sphere is happen to be r1, see, only the charges are flowing from here to there, the radius will not change anyway. So the charge on the potential on this first sphere must be equal to potential on the second sphere. Charge at the surface of a sphere is q by 4 pi epsilon naught r1, 4 pi epsilon naught r1, and charge on the second sphere is q2, so q2 by 4 pi epsilon naught r2. So we need to basically find out q2. In order to find q2, we're going to use a trick now. So you need q2, right? So bring q2 down. q1 by q2 equal to r1 by r2. Then add plus 1 on both the sides. q1 by q2 plus 1 equal to r1 by r2 plus 1. When you add these two, r1 plus r2 by r2, this is q1 plus q2 by q2. Take reciprocal. q2 by q1 plus q2 equal to r2 by r1 plus r2. And the final charge on the second sphere is capital Q2. Initial charge on the second sphere is small q2. So we need to find out capital Q2. So r2 by r1 plus r2 into q1 plus q2. You don't know what is q1 and what is q2, but sum of q1 and q2 must be equal to the initial sum of the charges, small q1 plus small q2. Hence q2 must be equal to r2 by r1 plus r2 into small q1 plus small q2. q1 r2 is actually 3 centimeter, r1 is 1 centimeter. So we'll be writing 3 centimeter by 3 plus 1 centimeter. Centimeter and centimeter will be cancelled. Q1 is minus 1 into 10 power minus 2 plus Q2 is 5 into 10 power minus 2 coulomb. These two will be cancelled. So 3 by 4 into 5 minus 1, say algebraic addition. So 5 minus 1, which is 4 into 10 power minus 2 coulomb. When these two cancel, the total charge, the final charge on the bigger sphere is 3 into 10 power minus 2 coulomb, which happens to be option A.